Then I would like to give some information about retweets. Total 136 retweets were detected. They constitute 4.9% of the corpus. Bill retweets mostly tweets related to his foundation. He has retweeted the tweets of Melinda Gates the most. For the next steps, retweets were removed from the corpus. Retweets need to be removed because they contain writings from other users, as the focus of this work is on analyzing specifically tweets that are written by Bill Gates. After this cleaning, the corpus consists of 2,624 tweets. Let's dig deeper into his tweets. Now you are seeing his most liked and most retweeted tweets between 2013 and 2020. This tweet is posted on April 15, 2020, received more than 366,000 likes and was retweeted more than 91,000 times. Here are some information about his tweets. The average length of his tweets is 148.9 characters. Averagely, his tweets get 4,314.6 likes and were retweeted 1,267.8 times. Twitter allows users to add URLs, emojis, mentions, and hashtags to their tweets. By using URLs, users share pictures, videos, or posts from other social platforms. Emojis could be used for explaining a lot more than by using plain text characters. Mentions are used to mention other Twitter accounts, to reply or write anything about them. Besides that, users could specify their tweet topics by using hashtags. These features could be named as tweet features. Emojis are not considered in this section, as there is no significant use of emojis in Bill's tweets. Let's continue with URLs, hashtags, and mentions. A total of 3,582 URLs, 1,313 mentions, and 574 hashtags were detected. These statistics show that Bill prefers to use URLs in his tweets. He is sharing the content URLs of other social platforms. Also, he tends to use mentions in his tweets. He is replying to other users' questions on Twitter or writing his thoughts about the users or events. But he doesn't prefer to use hashtags so much when we compare them with URLs and mentions. Now you are going to see the 5 most mentioned accounts in his tweets. As obvious in this table, Bill mostly mentioned Melinda Gates' account in his tweets, 6.3%. Secondly, he mentioned The Economist Twitter account. The Economist is a newspaper that focuses on technology, international business, current affairs, and politics. This shows Bill's interest in The Economist publications. Warren Buffett is one of his best friends. Bill is sharing his thoughts about their friendship and business on Twitter. Reddit is among the best discussion websites. Bill is holding Reddit AMAs. Ask Me Anything. AMAs are focused on a topic of general interest. He is mentioning Reddit's Twitter account when he is online on Reddit to get his followers' questions. The last one is Global Fund's Twitter account. This shows Bill's philanthropist side. He is always interested in topics related to global disease and tries to get people's focus on these issues. Let's move on to hashtags for now. This table shows the 5 most frequent hashtags. As obvious in this table, Bill mostly posted about topics related to polio disease. This shows his effort to end global disease like polio. Also, he is sharing his memories by using the TBT hashtag. As well, he is using the event's name as a hashtag to post new statements about events like Goalkeepers 18 and Giving Tuesday. For the next step, URLs, mentions, emojis, and hashtags were removed from the tweets. It is a necessary process because the goal of the next steps is to detect the most important characteristics of his style of writing. In this section, we are going to talk about text processing. After the cleaning process, the corpus consists of 2,624 tweets. In this section, the focus was on analyzing Bill's wording through tokenization. Tokenization is a process that is used for dividing the text into smaller parts called tokens. The vocabulary size is defined as the number of distinct tokens. The corpus consists of 52,744 tokens, and its vocabulary size is 4,879. The frequency of big words and small words could be used to determine one's writing style. Words that are composed of 6 letters or more are defined as big words. Accordingly, words that are composed of 5 letters or less are defined as small words. A corpus with a high percentage of small words tends to be more uncomplicated to understand. We are moving on with part of speech tags. For this part, the frequencies of different parts of speech tags were calculated. All tokens in the corpus were categorized as grammatical categories as follows. Noun, the total frequency of singular and plural nouns. Conjunction, the total frequency of coordinating conjunctions. Pronoun, the total frequency of personal pronouns and possessive pronouns. Adjective, the total frequency of adjectives, comparative adjectives, and superlative adjectives. Verb, the total frequency of different types of verbs, modal, base form, past form, etc. Determiner, the total frequency of different types of determiners, definite, indefinite. Preposition, the total frequency of preposition articles. Adverb, the total frequency of different types of adverbs. Other, the total frequency of other grammatical categories. The chart shows statistics about POS tags. It is clear that Bill Gates rather uses nouns in his tweets. Superior explication requires more use of nouns. Also, he uses verbs extensively, which certified Bill as an action-focused personality. Let's continue with sentiment analysis. In linguistics and natural language processing, sentiment analysis refers to the detecting of emotions inherent in a text. In this section, sentiment analysis was applied to Bill's tweet. An important concept in sentiment analysis is the polarity score of a sentence. A polarity score is a number between -1 and 1, as is calculated based on the presence of so-called negative or positive words in a sentence. If the overall polarity score is greater than 0, the sentence is classified as a positive. A negative polarity score indicates the dominance of negative words. If the polarity score is equal to 0, the sentence is classified as neutral. For the classification process in this section, the polarity of each tweet was evaluated. The chart shows the classification of the tweets based on the sentiment analysis. Bill generally tries to express positive opinions or emotions in his posts on Twitter. As well, the percentage of neutral tweets, 21%, is higher than negative tweets, 11%. Bill avoids sharing negative opinions on his Twitter account. Conclusion: this work has analyzed the written communication form used by Bill Gates on his Twitter posts between 2013 and 2020. The first obvious result was Bill's tendency to post his own tweets. He doesn't tend to retweet other users' tweets. He also likes to use URLs in his tweets. In terms of the choice between small and big words, Bill tends to explain his thoughts in a simpler way by using small words more frequently than big words. From the usage of grammatical categories, Bill was found to choose an action-focused and good explication language on Twitter. Sentiment analysis detects that Bill prefers to express positive opinions and avoid distributing negative signals on his Twitter account. So guys, thank you for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe. You can access and read our analysis by clicking on the link in the description. Thank you again, and please support us by sharing our analysis and subscribing to our channel. See you soon, stay tuned, more analyses are coming.